So the first question, it says solve the simultaneous equations 2y minus x plus 3 equals to 0 and x squared plus xy equals to 0. I'm going to make x the subject in this equation. So that's going to be 2y plus 3 equals to x. Now I'm going to substitute that in the second equation. So it's going to be 2y plus 3 whole square plus 2y plus 3 times y equal to 0. Expand the bracket, that's going to be 4y square plus 12y plus 9 plus 2y square plus 3y equals to 0. Combine the like terms. 4y square plus 2y square is 6y square. 12y plus 3y is 15y plus 9 equal to 0. All three are divisible by 3. So it's going to be 2y square plus 5y plus 3 equal to 0. Now we know 2 times 3 is 6 and factors of 6 are 6 and 1 and 2 and 3. Over here we're going to use 2 and 3 because 2y plus 3y also equal to 5y. So factorize this now. 2y square plus 2y have 2y in common. So y plus 1 and 3y plus 3 have 3 in common. So again y plus 1. That's going to be y plus 1 bracket 2y plus 3 equal to 0. So one value of y is -1 and the other value is -3/2. Now to find the value of x, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to remove this from over here. So one value would be 2 times -1 plus 3, which is equal to 1. And the other value would be 2 times -3 times 2 plus 3, which is equal to 0. So one is 1, -1, and the other is 0, -3/2. Shown is a sketch of the graph y equals to f of x. Sketch negative f of x and sketch f of x plus 1. So for the negative f of x, it's going to be opposite of what. So since we have to sketch for negative f of x, so that means our y values are changing. So if y is negative over here, it's going to be positive now. So it's going to be -3, 8. And over here, y is 0, so that's going to be the same. So it's going to be -8, 0 over here and 2, 0 over here. No changes over here. So this is our curve. Then it says sketch for f of x plus 1. So for f of x plus 1, it's a horizontal translation. And since it says x plus 1, that means we're going to subtract 1 unit from the x value. So this -8 will become -9. This will become 1 and this will become -4. Y value remains the same. So it's going to be -9, 0. It's going to be 1, 0. And it's going to be -4, 8. Direction is same, but there's a horizontal translation towards the left-hand side. The line L1 has equation y equals to 4x minus 10. Line L2 has an equation of x plus y. Line L1 has an equation of y equals to 4x minus 10. The line L2 has an equation of x plus y equals to 20. The lines L1 and L2 intersect at the point C. The lines L1 and L2 cross the line y equals to 2 at the points A and B. We have to find the area of triangle ABC. To find the coordinates of A, B, and C. So if these two lines are intersecting, that means we can replace y with 4x minus 10. So x plus 4x minus 10 equals to 20. It will be 5x equals to 20 plus 10. And that is 5x equals to 30. X is going to be 6. So if x is 6, y is going to be y equals to 4 times 6 minus 10, which is 14. So one coordinate for C we have 6 and 14. Now let's find A and B. So for A and B, the lines are crossing y equals to 2. So 2 equals to 4x minus 10. That's going to be 12 equals to 4x. And 3 is x. So let's say A is 3, 2. And for the other one, x plus 2 equals to 20. So x equals to 20 minus 2, which is 18. So point B I'm saying is 18 and 2. Now that we have the coordinates of A, B, and C, we find the area. So if we roughly sketch it, 3, 2 is going to be somewhere over here. 18, 2 is going to be over here. And 6, 14. So I'm going to say that's somewhere over here. This is our triangle A, B, and C. So our base is 15 and our height is 12 because 14 minus 2 is 12 and 18 minus 3 is 15. So area is going to be 1 over 2 times base times height. That's 1 over 2 times 12 times 15. And that's going to equal 90. So 90 units square is our area. A circle has the equation of x squared plus y squared equals to 400. Find the equation of the tangent to the circle at the point 16, negative 12. If you look at the equation, we know that the coordinates for the center are 0, 0. And the point at which the tangent is touching the circle is 6, negative 12. So let's find the gradient using these 2 points. Because if we have a circle, this is our radius and this is the tangent. So I'm going to find the gradient of the radius first. So I'm going to call this M1. M1 is going to be negative 12 minus 0 over 16 minus 0, which is basically equal to negative 304. So since the radius and tangent are at right angle to each other, because the tangent always makes a 90-degree angle with the radius, that means M1, which is the gradient of the radius, times M2, which is the gradient of the tangent, would equal to negative 1, which means negative 3 by 4 times M2 equals to negative 1, and M2 is going to equal to 4 over 3. Now this is our gradient of the tangent. Okay. Now that we have the gradient of the tangent, we have the point at which the tangent is touching the circle. We can find our equation y equals to 4 over 3x plus c. Substitute the point, negative 12 equals to 4 over 3 times 16 plus c, which is going to be negative 12 minus 64 over 3 plus c, and that is going to equal, going to remove this from over here, negative 36 minus 64 over 3, which is negative 100. So our equation is y equals to 4 over 3x minus 100 over 3. That's the equation of the tangent.